Commerce Alive Today presents
Carson's. The chain began in 1854 when Scotsman Samuel Carson and John Pirie first clerked in the Murray's dry goods store in Peru, Illinois, then opened their own store in LaSalle, followed by one in Amboy. In 1871, the Great Chicago Fire destroyed 60% of the store's stock. John Edwin Scott operated a dry goods store in Ottawa, Illinois. He later moved up to Chicago and became the first partner of Samuel Carson and John T. Pirie in the ownership of a dry goods store well known today as Carson Pirie Scott Company. Two of John Scott's sons, Robert L. and Frederick H., were members of the department store firm. In 1961, Carson Pirie Scott Company greatly expanded in Illinois by purchasing the 20-unit block and cool chain headquartered in Peoria. In 1980, to diversify its business, Carson Pirie Scott Company borrowed $108 million to buy Dobbs Houses Inc., an airline caterer and owner of the Tuttle House and Steak and Egg Kitchen restaurant chains. These were sold in 1988, as was the county seat clothing chain. In 1989, Carson Pirie Scott Company was acquired by P.A. Bergner & Company, who operated the Bergner's, Charles V. Wise, Myers Brothers, and Boston store chains. In 1991, P.A. Bergner & Company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Upon emerging from bankruptcy in 1993, it became a NASDAQ publicly traded company, changing its operating name to Carson Pirie Scott Company. 1 year later, the company commenced trading on the NYSE under the CRP symbol. By 1998, Carson Pirie Scott Company ownership was held by Saks Incorporated. The Carson Pirie Scott Bergner's and Boston store chains, along with Yonkers and Herberger's nameplates, eventually operated as Saks Northern Department Store Group, based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. In late 2005, however, the group was put up for sale as Saks Incorporated tried to refocus itself primarily on its core Saks Fifth Avenue stores. Carson's and its associated stores became part of the Bon-Ton stores in a $1.1 billion deal completed on March 6, 2006. The group's merchandising and marketing base remained in Milwaukee. Bon-Ton converted Elder Beerman stores in Indiana and Michigan to the newly shortened Carson's name in 2011 and 2012. The chain expanded into Metro Detroit in 2013 with the conversion of 3 Parisian stores. Bon-Ton announced on April 17, 2018 that they would cease operations and began liquidating all 267 stores after 2 liquidators, Great American Group and Tiger Capital Group, won an auction for the company. The bid was estimated to be worth $775.5 million. This included all remaining Carson's stores after 164 years of operation. According to national retail reporter Mitch Nolan, stores closed within 10 to 12 weeks. The intellectual property of Bon-Ton, including Carson's, was quickly sold in bankruptcy to CSC Generation, and online retail was reopened. The new owners, based in Merrillville, Indiana, were also exploring opening new store locations. On October 29, 2018, under this new ownership and using the same company and stores names, Bon-Ton started announcing it would reopen the Evergreen Park, Illinois Carson's store on November 24, one of Bon-Ton's first brick-and-mortar stores to reopen. Bon-Ton has also announced plans to open brick-and-mortar Carson's stores in Bloomingdale, Lombard, and Orland Park. The sole location to return to operation was in Evergreen Park. The company never followed through in Orland Park and Lombard. The Evergreen Park location closed in October 2020 as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Carson's currently has no brick-and-mortar stores and exists only as an online retailer. As of November 2021, Carson's website is preparing for another relaunch by BrandX, who has also acquired the Stage Store trademarks.
In the daytime, nighttime, playtime, and happy times, Carson's is for me. I'm special, ambitious.
you have any fond memories, please indicate it at the comments below. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and like.